I mean, I'll be honest, our ranking doesn't look very good here, does it? But we call our engine okayly. 18th or higher for Kevin. 16th or higher for George. That is the minimum aim here at Suzuka. Light rain for the race. Is that good or bad? I'm not sure that's good. Right, chat. Isabel could have practice because I'm a man of the people. Is it the same prediction as last time, chat? Like, how many cars do we get into Q2? You know what? That's what we'll go with. How many cars in Q2? Last time, when we looked at all the practice results, it looked really promising. A bit like this. And then in the real thing, we just didn't pull it off. And this looks promising. Not Magnussen down in 19th, but George in 10th. Ignore the fact people around us are on the mediums. Isabel is consistently doing better than George. Right, come on, lads. Make magic happen for me, please. Oh, God, it's going to be first test for Blue Crayon Man. You're right, Slash Man. Oh, yeah, we have a what? Like, the weather centre is really crappily rated, by the way, here. Yeah, Andretti. Blue Crayon Man has got his shed and he's happy. George here is going to get a mega tow. This is where I thought there might be an advantage with a tow. No DRS, obviously, but is Kevin getting bigger? Is Kevin getting bigger there? Is he getting closer? I think slightly. I think he has gained a little there. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, he did. He gained a 10th. We'll reverse the roles for our second run of Q1, which will be on fresh tyres again. We love it! That's a good time.
Okay, nice and cool.
I think it's a good time. I mean, watch everyone else set times now. Make me feel bad. Ah, faster than I was! He probably got blocked, but don't let that ruin the narrative. Bloody hell, chat. We've arrived. We are here. Piastri's half a second quicker. But we have arrived. Russell's going to get through, isn't he? Russell's going to get through. I'm sending both drivers out on a fresh set again to be safe. I know we're not going to make it to Q3, so I feel like we can gamble in terms of sending drivers out a little earlier on fresher sets. Bottas is locked up there. That's suboptimal if you're him. Oh, don't ruin it. There's a green car about to ruin it. Also, Wolves, are you still here? My chat is trying to gaslight me into telling me this car is yellow, not green. Chat, what colour is the car? Green or yellow? That there is yellow. That is yellow up there. That is green. Right, where are we here? Are we starting laps soon? We are. I was trying to get Kevin a tow. It's not worked out. I mean, we are behind someone. I'm not sure who we're behind here, though.
Big gap, big gap.
There's a big gap, is there? Actually, there is actually a big gap.
Big gap to the car in front.
Big gaps everywhere, apparently. I don't know who it is. Who is it? George is starting his lap. Oh, it's Zane Maloney. I don't know if he's a quick car necessarily, but maybe Kevin can get a tow off him. By the way, Sainz is on an outlap here, and he's getting blue flagged a lot to move out the way. Is he going to struggle to make the line here? Chat, is Sainz making it to the line to start a lap? He's got 10 seconds. Is Carlos Sainz, the last race winner, about to not get to the line? Is he going to make it? There's a Ferrari blocking his way. Is Carlos Sainz out? It's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. Carlos Sainz is out. Magnussen could get through. Leclerc's not sped up either. This lap doesn't even matter for K-Mag. K-Mag's 4th fastest. What's happened there? Are we good? Are we Kevin? That's 2 cars. How have we done that? Is Perez going to make it through here? Yes. Okay, Perez has ruined it. So's Albon. He's still 5th. Both Ferraris out. I'll tell you what. Absolute cinema in the second race of the year. Tsunoda's out in his home Grand Prix. Choose the outcome. How many Cadillacs in Q2? The answer's bloody 2 of them. You know what the next prediction is, chat? We're doing a bonus prediction. How many Cadillacs are in Q3? I'm getting carried away in the second race. Now, with our pit lane position, I can stream snipe on the pit exit to try and get a tow. That was on used tyres. You know what? Let's look. That was on used tyres. It could be fine. We're still faster than Bottas. Right, who's going out there? Whoever it is, I'm following them. No, I'm not, because the Lamborghini went out and I got held up behind them. I hate this position. I say that. It's not that bad.
So we are good for traffic.
Right, fresh tyres. Well, apparently we're good for traffic. Piastri's going to be the one driver to worry about. If he blocks me, I'm going to be so upset. Kim Magnussen is currently going through like a red flag and we have a driver through. That's all I'm saying. I'll tell you what, I think we're about to meet Piastri at a really bad spot to meet a driver here. Blocking through this first sector is pretty brutal in game. The Lamborghini is going to catch him up first, so maybe we'll look out because of that. No, actually, we might be okay if he pulls over here. He does. Kevin gets through too. Okay, lads. Clean air. This is good. I could have already put us in a better spot. They've both improved in the opening sector. Kevin is quicker. Kevin is quicker. Hadjar is that man in front that we are chasing and getting a toe off. There's another car here that could be a traffic factor. Oh, it blocked the Lamborghini. Oh, it's blocked me. Oh, my God. Who was that? Who is that Red Bull? Who is it? Name and shame him. It's Ollie Behrman. Ollie. Oh, that's ruined it. Ollie has ruined it. He's ruined it for everyone. Both drivers have yellow middle sectors. I think they both really slowed down there.
Currently, P12. Take it easy in your in-lap.
Copy.
I just feel sad. There's a yellow flag. There's a yellow flag. Red flag the session. Stop the count. Never mind. Could Kevin still make it through? Kevin still could make it through, I believe. Is Verstappen on an in-lap? Verstappen's out. Wait. Is Miney on a lap? Gasly's on a lap. I think. Gasly and Miney are the only people who can hurt us. Are they improving? Gasly is, but he had an awful first lap. Miney had a yellow middle sector. Was it Miney who locked up? Kevin, hold on. Kevin, please hold on. Miney was the one who locked up. This is all on Gasly. Please, Kevin. Please. Please. Gasly's so quick. Hey, I started to believe. I actually started to believe. Everything hurt. I mean, 11th and 13th is a pretty good starting point. Look at the positives. We out-qualified Verstappen. Behrman's on pole. Not only has he blocked us, he now starts on pole. I feel sick. How many Cadillacs will be in Q3? 0. I'm so sad. Chat, weather update. We need the where is Blue Crayon Man? Oh. That does look intery, doesn't it? Is it bad that I think it's better to be on the mediums that might be a bit slower but give you the wiggle room? I think maybe George can make them last. Even then, I feel like mediums are just a safer bet than trying to nurse home some inters. I think medium inters. Chat. It's the second race of the year. It's the first wet race of the season in Japan.
Final checks are being carried out.
I feel ready. I think. I mean, it doesn't matter if I feel ready or not. We're here. We're starting it. What tyres are everyone on? Are they all on softs? I can see a few medium runners.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay, it's a mix of medium and soft. I feel like with our drivers, I'd rather be on the mediums. Do I have to tell the guys not to fight here, or do we have to let them scrap? I almost feel like we let them fight. I don't want them to compromise their race pace to, like, avoid one another. 11th and 12th off the line. We're bloody massive. It's a great start. Can we get a move done, maybe? I want to believe. I mean, we are queued up behind Bottas here. Bottas is also on the mediums. I'm shocked at how much we're kind of all over the back of him. Oh, Kevin. What a move that is. Kevin Magnussen. Eat your heart out. Very high confidence right now. George is on very high as well. You know what, lads? Get aggressive.
Copy.
Get aggressive if you want.
Alright, copy that.
Alright, let's maybe start to save our fuel a little bit. And probably have our tyres. I'll tell you what, I love Russell's race engineer, Pierre's engineer in real life. He's the perfect amount of French. Oh my word, George is going for the move here on the outside of Bottas. You know what, mate? If you want to go for it, go for it. Okay, that was a bit scary, I'll admit. That's probably us done for now. Wait,
Okay, maximum focus on cooling down
Kevin
the
just got
tires.
past Lawson, who's in a green car. Oh my word. Wheel-to-wheel racing here. Between the green and yellow car. It's a great overtake. We love it. Let's go. Kevin's microphone is absolutely awful. He sounds, you know, the old default Xbox 360 headsets? You know, the ones where it's like a single ear thing and had like one microphone and one earphone? That is Kevin Magnussen's microphone. Is Gasly going to get past us here with DRS? I think Kevin's going to have to do some mega defending this lap. Okay. He was going to have to do it. He hasn't done it. Chat, how soon is the rain coming? Lawson's got by. I'm not going to worry about that too much. If this is 0.10 millimeters, that 1 millimeter of rain might not come until like lap 24. I might just want to look after the tyres a little bit here. I mean, it makes the double stack tricky, doesn't it? If I need to dart them both into the pits at the same time. Given where our drivers are, chat, where one is in 10th and one is in 11th, is it maybe smart to just kind of split the lap I pit on for inters no matter what? Basically, it's very unlikely both score points. So in order to ensure that I pit on the best possible lap, maybe I just pit separately no matter what. Maybe pit one driver a lap earlier than perhaps is optimal, or at least appears to be optimal. Just in case it ends up being the right strategy.
Spitting quite a bit more now.
Cheers, Kevin. Spit a bit more, everyone. Note that down. There's going to be lots of teams on very marginal tyres here. Yellow flag. Sainz is out. Oh, it's a VSC now. Carlos Sainz has crashed out the race. Oh my word, he won the race last race. He qualified in last. He marched his way through the field to 13th. And he just loses the rear. I mean, that's a gearbox. That is a gearbox. Chat, I think it's too early to pit. I don't think the VSC is going to last the 5 laps until it rains. Is that mad?
Give us a bit more lift off, please.
No one else is pitting. I think it's too early. I talked about gambling, didn't I, with one pit stop. This graph is probably a lie.
Okay.
I hope I've not left this too late. I'm taking a gamble. I feel like I have to take gambles to score points this year. George is going to pit for the Inters.
We go to Inter.
This is a risk. Verstappen's pitted too. Okay. Maybe I'm smart. Because Hajar's pitted as well. People behind me are thinking the same thing. Why not risk a pit here? Under the VSC, it's so much slower, obviously, to get round and do a lap. So is it possible that by the time we get round to the end of this lap and the VSC's ending, that it'll be wet enough for Inters? Max is on the Inters. Hajar's on the Inters. Maloney's going on to them as well. VSC's ending. It's ending earlier than I wanted to, but I think this is still okay. Okay, we are green. It's gone green a little sooner than I wanted it to, but I don't think this is disastrous, to be honest. The question now becomes, do I want to pit Kevin this lap? I think people are going to pit this lap, you know? Is this the lap to pit? I feel like 0.8 is the crossover. Chat, this is the lap. I think I might have played a blinder there. It was a massive gamble with Russell. They're all pitting for Inters now. It's not going to get me a massive advantage because it was only a VSC, but it's still worth doing. K-Mag's pushing it, trying to get into the pits. Is anyone not going to pit now?
Pressures are pretty normal.
Oh, my word. It's absolute carnage trying to get into the pit lane. What's going on? Where is Russell going to come out here, chat? Kevin's got a long way to go down to the pit lane here. Yeah, with our pit position, we will get held in traffic.
Leclerc is boxing.
Can we have a good stop? It's a good stop, but we're being held. Not held for too long. I think that's okay. Russell's up in 7th, by the way. What a pit stop. Ahead of Antonelli. Antonelli sat there thinking, I miss my old manager. I miss my old team principal. He would have pitted then. Tell you what, Antonelli is already caught up to the back of Russell. It might be rainy. This man's still quick.
Copy.
This man is still quick. Oh, my God. I mean, I assume he's deploying here. Should I deploy back?
Overtake available.
Copy.
Oh, chat, it's so painful watching him go by. I mean, their car is just quicker. My car is just quicker, I should be saying. That's my car! Has my fingerprints all over it.
Okay, head down. We keep
I can't get ahead of him, can I? I've just got to try and follow him. No DRS either now, because the track's damp. Is that just the race for us now, chat, do you think? This is the issue sometimes where you get drizzly races where everyone's on the same tyres and it's not got any signs of getting dry. Like, you're kind of just in a holding pattern. Keep an eye on this gap. Verstappen will catch us, I think. Our car is just not quite quick enough. But with no DRS, it's one thing to catch us. He's then got to pass us as well. I'm going to put both drivers on always defend here. Because I think that's our primary aim right now. Okay, Russell is now set to always defend. Did he just mud Verstappen there? Verstappen had an awful X out that corner. Magnussen's got Norris right behind him. I don't know how these cars are going so quick, chat. It's not even like they're pushing that much harder than me, if indeed they are pushing harder. It's entirely down to our car just not being very quick. Which is a bit painful to admit. Oh, Verstappen's got past us. Or has he? Or has he? No, he hasn't. George Russell fights back. He says, not today, Maxi boy. I always wonder if with George Russell here, I should be harvesting through this part of the lap.
Yeah, copy, all good.
Do we reckon Max is good enough to have an overtake underneath on the underpass? I feel like I need to know if this strategy is going to work. But even if he gets past me here, he probably would have got past me at a different point. Oh, Kevin just lost the place to Norris. And now Russell's lost the place to Verstappen. I feel like having always defend on does slow down your drivers as well. Does anyone else buy into that?
Sure.
Right, we'll attack again, Kevin. What's wrong with Kevin's car? Underfloored! Kevin, you've driven over a curb, you berk! We can actually deploy here for a few laps. This actually might work okay. Let's discharge the battery a little bit. That sounds fun and technical, doesn't it? Discharge! Discharge. That's not chant. Discharge. Discharge just makes you think of bad things. We've pushed Verstappen wide. Let's go. I'm trying to get Russell here to build the gap on Verstappen just for a lap. I'm just wondering if he can even do it. I mean, K-Mag's issue now is underfloor damage is pretty bad in-game. If you've never had underfloor damage in this game, it slows you down a lot. Yeah, that's exactly it, Batish. I think I lose time by trying to defend Max against Max. I mean, I deployed for like a lap and a half, and he just pulled it back in pretty effortlessly. Oh, this is scary. This corner, you get incidents at in-game. He stays ahead for now. Look, Little Onion, who made the livery that Aston Martin run, has told you, chat, it's green, and you're still gaslighting me into saying it's yellow. Oh, yeah, it's really close to the front. The front four. 4 different constructors as well. That's very fun, isn't it? The liveries, by the way, for these teams, though, it's so nice. There's a yellow flag. I'm gushing about liveries. Who's had a moment? It was a short moment. Was it one of our drivers? No, it's Yuki. That's fine. Back to looking at cars that look nice. The grey Porsche looks very nice. Verstappen got past Russell. Russell's having a meltdown. I'm there going, that car looks nice. That car looks nice. Not ideal, but I don't want to lose time fighting Max. I'll go into neutral usage now. I want to save this fuel a little bit earlier. This is genuinely a race chat where I should probably retire Kevin Magnussen and just save his engine. Max goes back ahead with DRS. I thought we'd be behind him, but we weren't. Right. Hopefully DRS is still active next lap. If it is, we should be able to get back past him. Right, let's save fuel here because there's, 15 laps left, 16 laps left. I want to make sure we get to the end. The race at the front, though, by the way, is an absolute banger. I'm sorry that we're not able to watch more of it. Behrman, Albon, O'Ward and Piastri fighting it out for the lead. 4-way race, 4 different constructors. Oh, Max has gone here, hasn't he? Max has got... I can't catch him, chat. I hate to say it. He's gone. Are Lawson and Gasly catching up with me? No, I don't think they are. I mean, a point here would still be absolutely mega. We've got a bit of battery, so later on, if there's, like, life in the tyres, we'll push and have a deploy. There's so many people racing close. Bashir and Perez are fighting for 6th and 5th. The front 4 are fighting as well. Antonelli's on his own lonesome, really. Russell's battery's in a good spot if I do decide to push. Magnussen's just overtaken Hadjar. Sorry, Kevin? He was behind Hadjar. I turned everything down. He's just got the overtake done anyway. I love that. I love that. Let's go. Kevin, you know what? Who let Kevin Magnussen cook? Who let him cook? He's been in the kitchen, hasn't he? Just frying away.
Keep us posted on the conditions.
Keep us posted on the conditions. It's dry again. This is a weird race, chat. It's like dry, wet, dry, wet, dry, wet. Chat probably thinks Hadjar's car's yellow as well. Yeah, tell me about it. Chat, we're going to have a fight, aren't we? There's going to be the greens and the yellows arguing over what colour the Aston Martin is.
Max,
Look, green, chat. Green.
head down.
Yellow. Also yellow. Green. Just going to trigger you all. He said yellow! It's the super dress all over again. Agreed. Kevin's been overtaken by Hadjar. Honestly, the points we're about to score for Russell here would be so, so huge if we get them. Let's not jinx it. As a reminder, this Alpine, now Andretti team, has not scored points in 2 seasons. They've scored 6 points across the last 4 years. 2 points here would be, well, pretty giga if we could get them.
More laps.
Gasly and Lawson are still battling it out. The issue is they're using DRS and slowly catching up with Russell slingshotting. Oh my word, that's a Yuki Tsunoda going past Kevin Magnussen. The underfloor damage is costing us time now, isn't it? Yeah, I know, Kevin, I know. You don't have to swear twice. Oh my word. Oh, I don't know if I like this corner scares me for overtaking, I'll be honest. Leclerc's not even a million miles behind now. In clean air, it'd be so much faster. Great, Kevin. There's no clean air to be had, mate. You lost the clean air when you drove slow. It's the final lap of the race for Albon, who's leading it. Behrman's in second. Tell you what, that front 4 have spread out a little bit now, haven't they? Kevin's trying to get Hadjar. Watch the fuel, please, Kev. Lawson's 3 seconds behind. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. I almost want to turn down the racing command here for pace, just so we minimise a mistake on the last lap. We're 3 seconds ahead. It's going to be fine. Come on, Kev. Come on.
Last lap.
Copy. Yeah, copy.
Audi look punchy this year, don't they? Albon and Perez have both been doing really well. And today's had another bad race in his defence. Okay, chat. Russell just has to finish the last half a lap without a moment. And we have our first points as a team since 2025. And in this universe, we're in 2028. Lawson's 3.2 behind. Albon is about to come past the line to secure the race win for Audi. It's going to be Behrman in second. A nightmare weekend, really, for Red Bull. For Sainz, at least. For the other half, not so bad. Pato Award, fastest lap. Third place. All eyes now, though, on George Russell. Alpine were a shambles for 4 years. 6 points in 4 years. 0 points in the last 2. They are but a matter of corners away from making some history. George Russell signed up to this project very late on, found himself out of drive. He's hopped in the seat. He's jumped in the saddle. He's ridden that bull, and I'll tell you what, he's ridden it all the way to 9th place. A gamble under the rain in the VSC gets Andretti 9th. Elsewhere, Kevin Magnussen's going for a last lap overtake. Kevin, go for it, mate. I'm backing you here. Could he get it done on Hadjar? It's massive. It's absolutely massive. I mean, Audi have had a great weekend there with 5th and 1st. Is there a last-minute move? Come on, Kev. Oh, my word. Could he? Will he? No, he won't. The finish line is too soon out the corner. 9th and 15th. I feel bad for Kevin because I think if I pitted him under the VSC, he probably is the driver who finishes 9th. But you know what? Can't argue with it. Points in our second race. And points via a gamble. That is how we're going to get points this year, chat. Gambling on VSCs.
Have to say, George Russell looks excellent.
There he is. George Russell, our hero.
They exceeded all expectations.
God, that race suit looks good, doesn't it? Albon gained 5 places. George Russell gained 4. Great weekend for him. Magnussen actually lost 4 places there, but I feel like that was not entirely hit. Well, I was going to say it's not his fault. He did drive over a curb and get damage. In terms of the Drivers' Championship, Albon leads the way. Then Pato Award, Antonelli, chat, down in 8th on 10 points. Is he washed? Constructors-wise, Audi lead the way, but it's a big battle at the front between Audi, Red Bull and Porsche. McLaren, I'll tell you what, if Verstappen starts scoring points, they could be competitive. As for us, we're in 6th. We're in 6th. Come on. Suck it, Ferrari. Fastest pit stop. I was about to say, we got 2nd. That's Pato. We got 6th and at 9th. We're still 3rd in the DHL standings. That is disappointing by our standards. China is up next. There's actually a big gap until the Chinese Grand Prix in 39 days. Should allow us to manufacture all these parts that we've designed for that race. So maybe we'll have a few more upgrades for next time. The front wing and rear wing will be done only 13 days before, but I think that's only 3 days each for those, so that should be okay.